Hello YouTube, Herman here with the second iteration of Communist France. So we left off we're gonna just kind of ignore that. I'm not gonna involve anyone in that. But I am going to send some troops on the border just for fun, so they don't get too rowdy down there. But where we left off was we were moving towards making France communist with government reform. While in between the episodes, Italy took Ethiopia. Alright, so let's pause and see what this has to say. The communist movement in France, fueled by the broad dissatisfaction among the working class and radical trends among academics, has grown large enough to lead the formation of several parties. After one of these have gained considerable support in the current election, politicians in Parti Radical have started debating whether or not to seek supporting and forming a government, although they consider our democratic institutions to be little more than bijurious. Don't know what that word means, to be honest with you guys. Tyranny. They seem eager to make the changes they want to see reform rather than revolution. That's very important. We don't want to have a revolution. We want to have a coup where they just kind of take over. If we have a revolution, we're going to be pretty weak, and that's not something we want. I'm going to restart that. Now it's going to go up a little bit as they send volunteers to Spain. But if you remember from my last episode, I said I want to, as best as I can, keep the world tension down, just so we can start harassing people without these guys harassing us, and even bigger, these guys. Eventually, we want these guys, the Soviet Union, on our side, but they're going to have some of their own problems. Alright, so like I said before, it's just kind of a waiting game as we wait on this side of it, at least, for us to get this way. We want to get to leftist rhetoric as quick as possible. Logistics. We're still behind on infantry. Are we building anything? We're building one civilian factory right now. 56 days. 168. Moving along slowly but surely. As we build all these, eventually we'll start to get building quicker. Okay, so that's done. Hold on, give me a second. Alright, so let's see what there is. Let's like 2 things done. So I think we're going to move right into synthetic oil. Just because we might want it. I actually don't know what it does. So I guess I shouldn't want something I don't know what it does. But I'm going to go ahead, and that's done too, of course. I'm finagling my phone time right now because I want to go make this video too long. There you go. Alright. So first, let's give her a pause and figure out what we're going to do here. Let's see how our Air Force is. That's okay for now. Pretty much up to date on the land doctrine. I think that would be a little better. National focus. We're going to go to revise the Versailles. Support the status quo. That would be if you want to be democratic, but we don't want to do that. We want to go become communist. And we can't get... See, that one of the big things is we can't get the communist revolutionary until we get leftist rhetoric. So that's why I want to get that so quickly. But what I am going to do is, let's see, cabinet ministry. I'm going to go with this guy. And that would take care of that for now. Pause it. Luxembourg. I think I'm gonna after I fight the German Reich, I'm gonna build up my military. Build it up. Hopefully Italy stays out of it. If they get involved, then we've gotta fight them, obviously. But if we win those wars, hopefully, I think we will. I think we have a pretty good chance. Especially if we join the Comintern and have the Soviet Union help us. I want to move up here, take these guys. I want to kind of sweep through here and take these guys. Take Denmark. And then I'm going to launch a front against the United Kingdom. Hopefully, if I have this much territory, especially this large area right here, I'm going to launch ships over, landing parties, and invade them that way. And hopefully I can get some paratroopers up and running and just, have them land around London and get London that way. I was actually reading somewhere that if you have all you need is, this is if you're playing Germany, I don't know if it would work in this scenario, but you just have to have 6 paratroopers to land next to London, and then you can take London, and you can actually defeat the United Kingdom. Because mostly, what they do is they're like support one of these guys and land all the troops here. They land all the troops in France. They leave their homeland pretty much undefended, from what I understand. So again, I don't know if that would work. If we have all this, they would have no reason to put all their troops over here, unless we left Denmark. Unless they maybe we could get them to support the independence of Denmark. We'll see. Our biggest concern is this guy right here. He is still weaker than us right now. See, that's why I wish I could turn communist a little quicker, because then I could invade him while he's still weak. Same thing with him. We're actually probably one of the strongest countries around here right now. Obviously, but not as much as this big guy is, but let's see how we're recruiting. It's not doing too well. So what I'm gonna do is am I making any? Let's see. No, we are just making a bunch of these guys and not using any of them. So I'm gonna put one of those factories towards there. Let's see what this says. Following the sacking of 2 workers at a large factory, struggles between workers and factory owners have erupted across the country. Workers backed by Parti Communiste Français, I said that wrong, I probably butchered that last one, have organized and are demanding better conditions such as higher wages and shorter work weeks. This will greatly reduce the output of our factories and is viewed as a victory for Party blah blah blah. We are invited to Baghdad for negotiations. Do we give in to their demands or stand firm? Let them strike and negotiate a deal. That's all slowly but surely making us more communist. And it's what we want. Yes, das ist gut. Das ist sehr gut. That was German, sorry. I speak very little German, but I like to pretend like I speak a lot of German, so I seem cool. Alright, so we're gonna put some of these navies to fleet. Okay, that made a lot of sense. Sorry. I don't know why I said that. Okay. Yes. You and you. No. I want all these guys. How do I put them in one fleet? Oh, that's amazing. Give you a admiral, and you are going to patrol. Whoopsies. You're going to patrol Eastern North Sea. Baltic Sea, and the North Sea. Yes, 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 yes. Deselect you. Merge selected fleets. Give you a good commander-in-chief. You, and you're gonna patrol English Channel, Western. What's that say? Western approaches. Western approaches. That is a weird name for a sea. Western approaches. Western approaches, really. Like the West is approaching. I don't like that. I gotta be honest. I don't like that name. I don't like it. And 32 ships just put you on one big fancy handbag. Give you a bearded admiral like Santa Claus. Patrol this area. There you go. So now we have some navies pretty much patrolling this whole area, so we can see what those dirty Germans are up to. I don't know why I just said that like that. I'm gonna pretend like that never happened. With a recently signed Magnogian agreement, I can't pronounce foreign names, sorry. Maybe it's just who I am as a person, accept it. Agreements, our industry have no way of competing with the Germans. We are falling behind in production capacity with each passing day. Some factory owners have already started renegotiating some rights that were granted in that agreement with little to no resistance from the workers. We have an opportunity to officially revoke the newly gained workers' rights countrywide, but risk them rallying behind the blah 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 blah. In hopes that we will back another strike, letting the workers keep their rights, focusing on optimizing current workflow, may help reunite the French people and let us grow together. Let's see. National unity. Yeah, we want the communist support. Communism all day long. I just realized we have pretty low national unity, so we might want to work on that again. I think I said that before. It's base 40, so that's still not good. Disjointed government. Victors of the Great War. So we are slowly but surely becoming, actually pretty quickly, it's still 36. Early in 36 too. That we have 56% support for the Communist Party. So that is pretty nice. And we're going to press play again. I'm going to bump it up one more time just because absolutely nothing is happening. Let's look at some logistics. Still very behind. We need to build some more of these. Alright, so built that one civilian factory. We need to build more of these military factories. A lot more. After that area is all done, we're going to go down here and build. We may just do that now. So... civilian. I put a civilian over here. Dock right here. And some more docks. We need a lot more military factories to get to support our cause. As in destroying everything is our cause. Very good cause. I support it. Because I'm an evil dictator. Well, will be. Not yet. We're still good. We're still good people. Let's see. Marxist ideas took root in France a long time ago, but have gained much more widespread support in Italy. The movement has spread outside political theory and into political practice, with disgruntled workers and even some high-profile celebrities voicing support. The communists call this class consciousness, and the Parti Radicale called it fast-track to riots and treason. Showing little faith, Eduardo Gagliardi being willing to implement reforms they demand. The more vocal communists have called for an immediate referendum to have the current government removed. While we might be able to reserve the momentum of this mass movement, failure to do so will that blah blah blah. We don't want a revolution. Un-French activities must be stopped. Ignoring that it's causing trouble. Reformers, yes. And with that, we are a communist now. It was that easy. I really thought that was going to be a lot harder, to be honest with you. Okay. How many? Let's see here. 25 to 52. Even at their max strength, they're still weaker than us. I really think, if we hit them with absolutely everything we have, we may, just may, be able to destroy Nazi Germany before they even get started. I think that's the only way we can actually defeat them, is when they're still weak. It's still 1936. So we're gonna just stack everyone up here. Just stack them all up. And let's have a little fun. Come on. Sorry, I was trying to use the finger thing on my phone, like the thumbprint thing, and it just wasn't working. I actually rarely have that thing ever work, and it's actually one of the most annoying things when that doesn't work, because it's supposed to work. Good, this is very good. Das ist gut. There I go with the German again, sorry. I have problems. There's a little line right here. Let's see how they're going to do that. Very good. I think we can secure that and move into Berlin. Once we secure this much, it's probably going to just be a fight to the death. I want to actually leave some troops back. Just to make sure. And I'm not going to move the troops down here. Just because I don't want Italy trying to get any fancy ideas. See, they're stacking up more troops than Germany has. And I don't like that. I do not like that one bit. We're gonna put some guys there. If they try to get involved, there'll be a world of hurt. Alright, cool. Kill. To Germany. Let's see how long it would take to justify war against them. See, that's more than enough days for them to stack up some troops. Alright, so we're gonna support the left, obviously. We're still gonna move down this path. I want this totally communist. I don't want a chance for them to come back. Well, we can actually send some volunteers to these guys now, can't we? Yeah. Or we could just attack them. No. No. No, definitely not. Definitely not do that. Alright, so I'm going to stop here. Next episode, I will decide what I do. If I attack Germany or continue to build up my forces a little bit more. Maybe send some volunteers to Republican Spain. But we are finally the French Commune. That is very good. See, remember to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you liked the video. And if you did not like the video, please like and subscribe anyway, because I am desperate. Very desperate. So desperate, I will make videos on YouTube. Have a good day.